we can't do the amazing work that we do without our wonderful volunteers, sponsors, and donors. We've got Steve here with us today. He has started out as a volunteer for us and recently has become a sponsor. Steve, why don't you tell us, one, what Home Shield does?
I'm a contractor that we specialize in doing siding projects like James Hardy fiber cement or vinyl siding. We also do roofing of all types, mostly residential here in Omaha, but we do commercial roofing as well as metal and some pretty large projects. This was my third golf season, so about 2.5, 3 years ago, I went to a networking meeting and met Nina here, and she described what they do at Outlook, and I've been golfing for 50 years. I never made a dime at it. Why not go to the volunteer side and see if that would be, see if I enjoy that even more? And it's just been phenomenal. I've really enjoyed coaching, guiding, and then the relationships I've made have been outstanding. I mean, I get more excited than they do, but you can see them smile. They're so anxious to hit the ball again and again and again. So I kind of just set them up to swing and swing and swing until they get exhausted. And of course, when you swing a lot in golf, you kind of regress a little bit as you get tired. So have them take a break, rest for a while, put somebody else in there, and we go through the same thing again and again. Then it's like what we're doing is something special. There's a lot of joy in the room, camaraderie, confidence, and it's the fastest 2 hours of my week.
That's awesome. That's who this is for. This is who we're raising money for. And thanks to the Truhlsen family, they gave us a very nice donation to keep the Blind Golfers Clinic alive, which in turn gave us this golf simulator. So we've been able to run it, add more people, do more with them. And for the past 3 years, we've put 4 visually impaired golfers with their sighted guides into the tournament. And our golfers that are sighted love seeing this. And the question I always have for people, because when I tell people some of the stuff we do with visually impaired. So when you first started, Stephen, what were your first thoughts of how, as a golfer, how do they do? Were you wondering, like, how do they do this? How am I going to be able to teach them?
You know, they wake up every day with a challenge greater than I've probably ever experienced in my whole entire life. And it's inspirational to me. It's just outstanding. I try to make that a victory in itself. That, you know, even professional golfers hit awful shots. They even whiff on occasion. And so just to let them know that a bad day at the range or in the simulator is actually a good day, because you put your muscles through a good workout, and I will always guarantee them that they will hit the ball well, at least on 10% of the time. And I always make them end on a great shot. Let's end on a good one. And they know what that means. They know that I'm going to put the ball back up on the tee until they hit a really good one. And we end on that. And it just gives us something to look forward to the next week.
We went from having a group of older adults to, we've even got some teens in it this year who love the game of golf. And just by a Google search, they found Outlook. And here we are, able to help them do this. We truly appreciate you doing that. And you know, if you're interested in helping Steve be a golfer guide, reach out, because we'd love to have you be a part of this and see these individuals try something that some of them have never tried before and thought they could never do it. But it also, a few of our people, it's brought them back into it, because now I don't have vision, but now we're here and able to help them do that.